G'day everyone, and welcome to another video. The original intro video is missing in action as I don't think I was recording when I filmed it, so I'm doing this one instead. Today I'm coming at you from Lake Mulwala, which is commonly referred to as Cod Capital. I actually grew up in Yarrawonga, so I'm quite familiar with the lake. So today I'll be targeting the mighty Murray Cod, and I'm going to be doing something different. I'm going to be trying to troll 2 rods out of a kayak. I've previously trolled with 1 rod, but never 2. I've always thought it might be too complicated, but I'm going to give it a go today anyway, as I think it might multiply my chances of success. Yeah, so I'm going to be out in the middle of the lake, so I've had to come up with a contingency plan if I tip out of my kayak in the middle of the lake. Really, a sit-on-top kayak would be more suitable for this application, as they don't fill up with water if you tip out and you can generally climb back on them. But as I'm in a sit-in kayak, I've installed a bilge pump to remove the water to enable me to climb back in if I tip out. So after I installed the bilge pump, I actually took it out to Lake Hume for a trial run, and to make sure I could actually climb back in if I tipped out. You really need to have a plan if you tip out in the middle of open water. So yeah, the next 2 videos show the bilge pump setup plus the actual trial run out at Lake Hume. So yeah, check that out. This is the bilge pump setup. The pump itself is actually in the rear of the kayak, like that. It's actually attached to that flotation there. The hose goes up, there's an elbow. I've had to do that because there's too much angle there, and the outlet goes out the side of the kayak there. This is where the outlet comes out here. I've had to actually repower the kayak with a bigger battery. Before I had a 3.2 amp hour AGM which weighed 1.2 kilos, and now I've got a 7 amp hour lithium from FPV Power, and that only weighs somewhere around 450 grams I think. Yeah, so I can't recommend FPV Power enough. I've already got 3 of their lithium batteries in my boat and haven't had a problem with them. Yeah, so the switch for the pump is located beside the seat here. That's also from FPV Power. This is actually a waterproof switch, so yeah, that really does the job well. So yeah, it was a bit of a process to install, but works great now. Alright, I'm going to give this bilge pump a test run. I'm going to deliberately tip myself out here and let the kayak fill up with water and then turn on the bilge pump and then climb back in. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. So I'll just let it fill right up as much as possible. I'll turn on the bilge pump now, and then there it goes. I'll get rid of my paddle. Water's nice and warm, so it shouldn't be too bad sitting here while it pumps out. Get rid of my paddle. Usually prefer to climb back in on the left hand side. I can actually bail it out as well, make it quicker like that. You cannot climb back into these kayaks unless you get the water out first, so this can accelerate the process. But this might be a bit harder if you've got the kayak with a bit of gear in it to get the bailer in. Yes, this is working quite well. The bilge pump's in the back of the kayak, so I'll just push the back down a bit as it gets down. Water's beautiful, so it's not an issue at the moment. I don't know if it'll be so good in 10-degree water. And there we go, that's the last bit of water out. Turn off the pump. I like to climb in more like a surf ski. That's what I'm used to. Like that. Deep water re-entry. Alright, this is what I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using 2 rods, and each lure is going to have a different dive angle. This one's the deeper one. This is a JD 140mm Python with the less deep diving bib, because I'm not going to be fishing in real deep water. And that's on my outfit with the Shimano Calcutta 200 DC with the Shimano T-Curve 1.68 meter 6 to 8 kilo rod. And the other setup that I'm going to use is going to have a Predator lure. It's a fantastic lure for trolling in Lake Mulwala. It's probably the best you can get, I reckon. And that's on my Shimano Curado 150 DC reel with the Shimano Raider 5'10", 2 to 5 kilo rod. So we'll see how we go.
You might notice that my rods have got leashes on them. Everything in the kayak is tethered down somehow, so that if I fall out, nothing's going to sink to the bottom or float away.
And yeah, this seems to be actually working. I can't believe it. I reckon this is going to do all right. The area I'm fishing out here is just, it's sort of near one of the channels, but it's not in the channel. It's in just out in the open trees. It's fairly close to Yarrawonga itself. The water just gradually gets shallower the further you head up towards Bundalong in the lake. So this is a nice depth here. It's roughly, you know, 8, 10, 12 foot. That's very consistent, so that makes it easy to troll. And yeah, this area here where I'm trolling, it's really treacherous for boats. There's a lot of stumps that are rotted off just at the water level, because this lake stays at a fairly constant level all the time. It doesn't fluctuate much. So yeah, there's a lot of logs just under the surface, and it's yeah, you'd really not want to take a nice boat if you didn't want to get a few sort of small dints and marks in it in here. So the kayak's pretty ideal for this. Yeah, I'm loving this. This is, I can actually handle the 2 rods. Oh, it might be a different story when I get a fish, if I get a fish, that is. I think the Cod Nationals might be on. I saw a few bass boats roaring up and down the lake just before, so yeah, hopefully I don't get in their way too much. I can't see any of them at the moment. I don't know how many people are involved with that competition. Bit of weed, this is going to probably be a bit of a problem, but yeah. So I'm actually using an app called Charted Waters, which you got to pay a monthly, or a monthly subscription's $5 or $30 for a year, and then that it gives you a map of Lake Mulwala. I don't know if you can see that. It's a satellite photo taken when it's down, when the lake's been drained, so you can see all the logs and everything. And if you can see that red dot, the blue dot on the screen, that's actually where I am in relation to the map, so it's a really handy bit of gear. I'm just looking at that now to try to actually run over where there's logs. You can see a heap of logs there. Yeah, so it's a really awesome bit of gear. And you can also get it for your Lowrance or Simrad depth sounder, and you just pay a one-off fee for the memory card. I can't remember, it's something a couple of $100, $220 or something, and then that's just a one-off payment, and that's works really well too. So yeah, you can see where I am in relation to those logs. It's pretty cool. I've got a bit of weed here. Oh, here we go. This must be the Nationals. Those boats must have been, the fishing mustn't start until it's 8 o'clock now. Look at them. It's like a boat race. Jeez.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Ooh.
They got a bit of urgency about them. Glad I wasn't going across in the kayak when they come across. That wouldn't have been good. Alright, we're going to change the colour of the Predator to a pink one. Haven't done any good so far, not even a hit, so got to change it up. I've caught a lot of fish on this pink one. Bit of fresh S factor on those. Oh, yep, on. Finally. Yeah, we're definitely on, and it feels like a good fish too. Had to happen, this is such good looking water. Yes, and he's a nice fish. Doo-doo me up. He might be approaching 55, possibly. Yeah, baby. On the 140mm Python. Got him. There he is. Come to Popper on the 140mm Python. There's a bit of weed on the lure. I've been having a bit of trouble with weed today. Give him a measure. I reckon he's about 53 centimetres. There he is, there's another look. Alright, I'll give him a release now. Swim back down to the depths of Lake Mulwala. I'm on the board. Hopefully that's the start of the dinner bell effect. Sometimes once you catch one, you catch more in a very short space of time.
I've got a snag. Sometimes if you just reverse the kayak and let the pressure off the line for a little bit and then go forward, the snag will come off. But in this case, it didn't come off, so I'll have to use the lure retriever on this one. With lure retrievers, you want to be directly above the lure you're trying to retrieve as much as possible for them to work well.
So this is the first one I've had to use the tackle back on, or the Murray Monsters lure retriever. Should be pretty straightforward, this one. It doesn't feel like it's rubbing against any branches or anything. Yep, straight off. Yes, definitely worth the investment, these things. Alright, I'm trying a different colour predator. Still haven't had any luck on the predators, but that's all I'm going to be using on this rod because I've got so much faith in them. Just try different colours. This yellow and black one should be pretty good because I used to love yellow and black mud bugs. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. It's getting rather hot now. It's calmed right off. So yeah, wind's not a problem. They're not the quietest of birds.
Summer, Space Jane, Sami, Arrow at the very top. Coming up in the next 15, we're going to get into the final F-Off Friday choice.
Oh, yep, on. Just going over a bit of deeper water there. I was trying to get out of it, but oh yeah, that's sort of produced the goods. Yeah, I had a lot of faith in the predator. This feels like a reasonable fish too. The yellow and black predator. Come to popper. Oh, he's starting to pull. Oh, he's pulling. He's going to get tangled up in that line. That's the only problem. Oh yeah, he's a nice fish. He's a bit bigger than the last one, I think. A little bit wrapped around this other line. That's the only problem with it. He's got to be at least 55, that one. Too much. He's a nice fish. Got him. Just want to get that line out. Just pulled the whole lure out, I think. Yes. Pull that lure. He's a good fish. Yeah, he's got to be close to 60, I reckon, that one. Got him. Okay. Yeah, look at that. He's a very nice fish. Give him a measure. 57 centimetres, so that's a legal cod. There. Give him a quick release. Oh, yep, on again. It's starting to come on now. The predator lure doing the damage again.
Yes, I think the dinner bell has been rung.
I've been trying to run over these deeper bits. That seems to be the go. Weed's a problem. Oh, here's another good one. Oh yeah, he's a nice one. Not quite as big as the last one, but he's a nice fish again. Got him. The predator lures starting to hot up. Like, it wasn't that good early. Now it's in the middle of the day, it seems to be better. Right, hook's out. Give him a measure. I reckon he's probably 52, 53. Probably 50, 52, I reckon. And there he is. Beautiful Murray Cod. Give him a quick release now. Going back into the depths of Lake Mulwala. Alright, things are starting to hot up again, back into it. Things are starting to hot up, literally.
Looks like the wind's starting to rear its ugly head again.
Oh, yep, on, just in while I was drifting there trying to get that weed off. Is he still on, yeah? No, he's, oh, that was a hit, damn it. Oh, yep, on. Think I got one here. Is he still on? Yeah. He's on. Conditions are becoming a little bit, oh, he's freaking off again. Oh no, he's on. I thought I had lost him there. Conditions are becoming slightly unfavourable here at the moment. I've persevered. Yeah, the predator lures are definitely coming into their own now. Number one lure of Lake Mulwala, I reckon, in this sort of country anyway, in this shallower water. Yeah, baby. Another nice little muzzer. Oh, it was a nice little muzzer. Oh, I reckon he was probably around 50. Damn. Hate that. The weed's been a real problem today. Weed me up. There's more weed in here than Willie Nelson's garage.
Alright, the wind's gotten a bit much for me. I'm just looking for a spot to pull up on the bank now and have lunch.
Well, I've pulled up at the bank for a bit of lunch. I'm trying to get in the shade a bit, try to keep out of the public eye as much as possible. It's pretty hard to do now in Yarrawonga Mulwala. Everything's pretty much developed. They've cut down all the willow trees. Yeah, so yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep fishing or not. The wind's been a bit of a problem, and yeah, if that dies down I might go out again, otherwise I might go home early. I've caught 3 fish and almost 4 so far, so that's not too bad. So yeah. So this is lunch today. tuna and rice. Tuna with mild curry on some Savoy cracked pepper biscuits with the usual can of Coke. Okay, I've had lunch and I've had a bit of a sleep, had a bit of a rest, and hoping the wind was going to calm down a bit, but it still hasn't really calmed down. So I'm going to just do one downwind run and then I'm just going to paddle back up against it and then maybe go home then. I'm going to try this #1 stump jumper instead of the 140mm Python, more so because it might be a bit less snag prone, so I'll see how that goes. Yes, it's definitely easier going with the wind. That was pretty hard yakka going against it before. Yeah, I quite often do this when it's windy. When I'm trolling, I'll just go troll with the wind and then I'll motor back up against it and then just troll with the wind again. It's a hell of a lot easier.
The wind seems to be easing off a bit now.
Fast forward a few years, role models taken on that song.
Was there an Appalachian Ultima in the studio?
Keep your ear out. You might be able to hear it. Let us know what you thought of it. The role model like version, nothing new. 3975.
Oh, I don't know if that's a fish or not. No. Oh, it is a fish! I thought it was a big lump of weed, the amount of weed that I've been getting now. Hell. Yeah, baby. You didn't fight much at all. Just was a... Oh yeah, I'll take it though. He's been catching that much weed, just expect it after a while. Oh. Now he's fighting. Oh, yep, got him. There he is. Hooks out. I'd say it's probably about 48. Oh, yep, definitely that was, oh yes, that's definitely a fish. Come to Papa. They're definitely coming on as it's getting later. Oh, he might have bricked me in. clear again. He was wrapped around a log for a bit there. On the stump jumper again. Nice one. Got him. It's starting to come on as it's getting later. There he is on the number 1 stump jumper. There you go, it's free. Give him a bit of a measure. He's about 51, so he's in the 50s. There he is.
Conditions are continuing to calm off quite nicely, so it looks like I'll be able to turn around and troll back towards the car now. Thought I was going to have to stop once I got to the end of the downwind run, but yeah. A fish has just hit the lure here, but I haven't noticed straight away.
Oh, it's a fish. This one must be a bit smaller. Oh, he's wrapped around. No, he's off. They're coming in thick and fast now. There he is, the stump jumper again. Got him. There he is. Another nice one. That's number 6, I think. So yes, it's absolutely a viable option to troll with 2 rods out of a kayak. It is possible. Not only possible, I think in some ways it's actually easier than trolling out of a boat. Yeah, he's only about 45. There he is.
Gone!
I've changed to the coach dog predator lure. Just the other one, the yellow and black, hasn't caught anything for a while, so yeah, I'll give this one a go. Alright, haven't had any luck on the coach dog predator lure, so I'm going to this black one, black with white stripes. Oh, yep, on. That's a better hit. There's no mistaking that for a bit of weed. Oh, it's been a bit slow for a while. He's wrapped around something again. They always feel like they've got a bit of weight, but this one does feel like it's got a bit of weight. Oh yeah, he's probably the best one for the day, I reckon. He's not bad at all. Probably around the 60, I reckon. Come to popper. They're loving the stump jumper. Got him. Yeah, I reckon he's definitely legal, this one. Oh, that's what I'm after. Yeah. Yeah, stump jumper working the magic. I think they are a little bit more snag resistant than the JD 140mm Python. I think that might have to be yibbita yibbita time. I'm a little bit nervous about being out on this waterway in the dark. Especially with all those bass boats and things around. They don't seem to have come out the last couple of hours. Geez, that was only just hooked too. I'll give him a measure. He's got something in his stomach. Like a mussel or a golf ball or something. I'd say he's 59. Okay, there he is. Beautiful Murray Cod right on sunset.
See you later, mate. Thanks for coming. Merci beaucoup.
Can't resist it. Just another 50 metres. Just to make sure there's I don't get that second one that you can sometimes get in quick succession.
Well, no more fish.
Yeah, it's definitely yibbity yibbity time now, folks. Let's get out of here.
Alright, I've finally arrived back at the Yarrawonga Yacht Club where my car's parked. There was a bit of a party going on at the yacht club when I got back. Luckily there was a toilet block for me to get changed in, just as well with all these people around.
Well, that turned out to be a great day. I ended up catching 7 cod altogether, with 2 of those being legal size. I was absolutely stoked that I was able to successfully troll with 2 rods out of a kayak. Not only was it possible, but I believe it may have even been more effective than trolling out of a boat, as you were able to manoeuvre aggressively around the snags and get right amongst it without worrying about getting stuck on a log like you can in a boat. And also, when you get snagged in the kayak, you don't have to wind in that second rod, as there's nothing on the bottom of a kayak to for the line to get stuck on. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next adventure.